Guys, thanks for tuning in. This is NYLE LYNN, and this is a background review. Okay, so my favorite is the blue one that has the green on the back. Just gonna tell you right now. My second favorite is actually this light gray that has this on this side and the black. All right, because you can use it like for self-tapes and then like theater, right? And this is for self-tapes and then green screen. So those are my two favorite. I also have, and this blue green screen one, blue and green, the blue and green, which is the one I think you should get, is from Newer on Amazon. I'll link it below, and it's in my shop on Amazon too, which is Amazon shop / NYLE LYNN. They'll be all links below. So this is a gray muslin background that is on a curtain rod, way up high, 10 feet on my ceiling. My husband's a photographer. We live in a very small apartment, but with very high ceilings. So this is a gray muslin background. It is pretty, it's nice. I think that it's a nice masculine look. It's a little too dark for me because I have dark hair, and then I'm in front of it and it's dark hair on a dark background, and I have a lot of light on it right now. So when it's not super well lit, it doesn't have enough contrast, where these two have a lot of contrast with my hair. The white-ish gray one gets a little dirty, so that's why this one's my favorite. And you can see how polished that look. But some casting directors don't like this blue, and then some love it, right? So there's a top casting director that I'm working with right now who loves the blue. She wants the blue. When she calls me into audition, I'm going to give her the blue. But if I hear another casting director hates the blue, I have other options. So you could just get one with blue on one side and white on the other side, or gray on the other side. That is an option too. But the thing is we're all getting, we're all doing Zoom acting classes and Zoom things with the green screen. So that's why I think this one is the best, and it's only around like $46. And it's gorgeous and huge. I'm going to show you how big it is. This was inexpensive, but these get really wrinkled. So I've done a couple classes and videos and noticed that, you know, when it's not clipped, these look really wrinkly, and there'll be wrinkly spots in the background, and it just frustrates me. It's like just not the polish that I'm looking for when I'm submitting in an audition tape. I just think it says something about how prepared you are when you have a smooth, beautiful background. Now, that being said, your acting is way more important, but we're all trying to up our game at home. And so I do think that it's better to get the pop-up collapsible foldable ones that are portable. I also think that this one's better because of the fact that you can fold it up and carry it. It does go in this bag. It's kind of big. I mean, you'd have to like hold it by the loop. It's not like the smallest thing. But if you were, you know, if you needed to go somewhere else to self-tape when the studios open up, like, you know, your house is too noisy, so you're going to go to a studio in Midtown and self-tape, you could carry this with you. You know, my husband's a photographer. He carries stuff like this to shoots all the time. This was, you know, this is his. This green screen that I have over here is another option. And again, it is a curtain green screen and goes the whole length of the wall. So if I need a bigger green screen than this one here, and I'll put the measurements below, I do have that. And that is useful. And the thing about green screen is that, yes, it's wrinkly, this, but when you do the green screen effect, that doesn't show up because you're superimposing, if that's the right word, a picture or image over the green screen in the background. So the wrinkles are covered. So if you're going to get a curtain one, unless you're a beauty guru and you want to like get glam shimmer, like, you know, like I've got these pretty purple ones over there if I want to do a beauty video. There's a lot going on over here. There's a lot of production in my tiny apartment going on here in New York City. It's pandemic 2020, 2021. So, you know, this is where we're at. So this one I do think is really useful, and I will link one of those below because look, it just hangs there. I don't have to do anything. If I'm not just using it as the green screen, like just green, which I don't think you should use if you're going to do this one. You can get pop-ups that are green. And if you have like red hair and you look good in green, you can use the green screen inside for your auditions. But when I'm superimposing a picture on the background, it covers the wrinkles, so the wrinkles don't bother me. So I use this one for acting class a lot. I come in here in this room. This is like my vanity area. I have like my clothes on hooks. You know, I have some inspiration and like my mirror's there. And then I put my computer right here, and I zoom from right here. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this room, and that's why that green screen is here. So, top choice, the blue and the green for now with all the zoomness. All the zoomness. Second top choice, green screen, curtain, like that. But for self-tape auditions, you don't want to use a green screen that's not ironed, and you really don't want to use a green screen unless you're a redhead, because it just looks crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird. If it's all you have, just use it. And for auditions, you don't want to superimpose the background most of the time unless they've asked for that. So that's why this one is the number one, which will be linked below. Secondary to this for auditions, the blue, would be, in my preference, because I have dark hair and I'm tan sometimes, is the light, because you want contrast. You don't want to blend into your background. You want to pop off of it, right? And mind you, this is all just my opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Some casting director is going to tell you they hate blue. Some casting director is going to tell you they hate gray. Some casting director is going to be like, why do you have a green screen in your audition video? And you're going to be like, well, I'm a redhead, so I look good on green. And so I thought, there's always going to be a difference of opinion, right? But if I were to be telling my acting students what to get, I would say get this one right now. Get this one with the green screen on the back, right? It's going to look great. It's a little blurry because I got too close. And the blue is so polished and looks so professional. So, and if my acting students didn't have any money, I would tell them to paint one of their walls very light gray, because it'll neutralize it like this does. It like makes the background look less yellow than a white wall, because it does have a little gray and blue in the white. So it makes a contrast. All right, so this one pops up from Newer. It'll be the link below, and it's also in my Amazon shop. But if you do like all green screen and you're dancing with Zoom backgrounds, and you have a show where you dance on green screen and replace the backgrounds, where you're dancing in outer space, which like I might create this show because the thought of that makes me really happy. Then this curtain one, because it's like all the way. And if you're a model and you want to take pictures of yourself with clothes on in Paris, and you're green screening Paris in, then this floor to ceiling one is great. And if you just want to cover your closet, the gray is nice. That's basically what I'm doing with that. All right, so that's my opinions in under 10 minutes of all the different backgrounds that are going on. Remember, it's not about the background, it's about your acting. But if you can up your game a little while we're all filming from home, and it's not going to kill your budget, then go for it. If not, just work on your acting, because that is the most important thing. Your acting and your lighting. We need to see you and we need to hear you. The background is, so it's acting, sound, and lighting. The background is like 4th on the priority list. All right, so get your acting on point, get your lighting on point, get your sound on point, and then worry about a background. All right, go live your dreams. If you need an acting coach, my link's below. If you need anything from Amazon, my shop is below. I get a commission from Amazon when you shop. For acting coaching, you pay me. I'm a very good acting coach. And so you have to, pay me to book through that, and that's through Vimeo. And we can start with a 1-hour session and see if it works. And I'm happy to do a free phone consultation for like 15 minutes if you want to email me and just feel out, what it would be like to work with me as your acting coach. Thanks for tuning in. This is NYLE LYNN. Go create.